Welcome to Marlene's Atelier. In this lesson, we're going to focus our efforts on finishing the waistband. This is our last step before we do our final press. You're not going to want to miss this lesson. That's what's happening today in the Atelier. All right, so we're back. And now what I want to do is I want to show you how to fell stitch the waistband. Okay, so we have the inner waistband, and I've got some silk thread here that I've been using. All right, and so we're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to start fell stitching here, just at the bottom where I brought and overlapped my inner waistband with the outer waistband. Okay, so I'm just going to start there because it just seems pretty convenient. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to start there. All right, so I'm just going to tack this off as I normally do. Let's tack this off nice. Couple of tacks. Okay, and then I'm just going to fell stitch. Now, what's really nice about fell stitching the waistband layers together is you really don't have to be too concerned about getting to the outside. I mean, you would have to make a concerted effort to fell stitch and see it from the from the outside, because there's so many layers. And in addition to that, you've got the waistband, which is super thick, right? And not too easy to get through. So it should be relatively easy for you, all right, to fell stitch this and not go through everything. All right, so here, that's done, that little bit. I'm just going to tack this here, just like that. Done, done, done. I can take that baste out. Easier said than done. I basted it in. It's under there forever. All right, well, we'll get that later. Just made a big mess for myself. Sometimes that happens. I think we can get it there. There we go. All right. Okay. So now I've got that in place. That's perfect. And I'm going to start going right across the top. Okay? So I'm going to just tack this here. I'm starting all the way at the end. This is where I have that bit of overlap. Okay? Let's give that a couple of tacks. And now, when I fell stitch this, it's no different. What I'm doing though is, just like before, bring two layers together. So what I'm doing is I'm coming in and I'm grabbing the front layer right underneath where my thread is, okay? And then coming back and just going through the fold, right? Just where the cloth folds. So it's no different. It's the same fell stitch. Same fell stitch. Just a lot of it. It's a lot of fell stitching here, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. All right, now that I've gotten a bit of a start, get rid of this thread. And right here, I'll work right here on the edge. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing very well. Okay? Again, my stitches are no more than a 1/2 centimeter apart, closer if you can do it. I would say ideally 3 millimeters. Okay? We're only picking up the layer of cloth on the outside and coming in on the edge where we folded it on the inside. Okay? So we don't see any stitches at all here. We shouldn't. Not even a little bit. These should be pretty invisible. Pretty invisible. All right? So fell. And we'll just keep fell stitching here. All right, so I think you've got the gist of this. And instead of torturing you for another 20 minutes of nothing but me fell stitching, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to show you when we get back how to do the fell stitching for the bottom here of the inner waistband. So now I want to just go over how to fell stitch the inside bottom waistband. It's not hard. It's basically the same thing we've been doing all along, okay? The only difference is you have to be a little careful, okay, when it comes to not going through to the outside. Also, if you can see, I have my little overlap here, all right? And I do have to start fell stitching, okay, all the way at this end because this is open, so this needs to be fell stitched together. So let me just come in and tack this off. And again, I'm not going to sit here and fell stitch and torture you for hours, okay? I'll show you how to go about doing this. And then, of course, you can take over and get it done. All right, so here, just at the end, I'm just doing a nice fell stitch here, okay? Just to get those two pieces of the overlap secured at the bottom, okay? That's all, it's super easy, nothing too complicated. Finishing is, it can be a little arduous because there's, obviously here with the waistband, that's quite a bit to fell stitch. And, if you're not used to handwork, listen, don't stress out. Take your time. It doesn't have to get done in a day. It doesn't have to get done in 2 days. It can get done in a few days, a week. It's better to take your time and do it right, okay, than to do it wrong and waste your time. Okay. All right, so now that I'm past that, what we're doing here, okay, is I'm coming into where, let me pull this back. You can see here where my stitches are, okay? This is where I sewed the machine on the machine, okay? What I want to do when I'm fell stitching is I want to keep my stitches above that line, okay? So that I'm not going through to the outside of the skirt, okay? So I'm coming underneath here, all right? Let me see if I can show you this way. I'm coming underneath here with my needle, okay? And if you can see where my needle is, it's right above those stitches, all right? And then, and here's, whoops, and this, the thread for my last stitch, I'm just right underneath that. You see there? I'm right underneath that. And now I'm going to bring that through, and I'll come into the edge. You see that? I'm coming into the edge of the cloth right there. Okay, so that's what that should look like if you can see all of that in totality. I've got my thread, my needle is coming in right underneath that. It's right above the stitches where I machined, and then I'm coming through into the fold of my cloth, okay? And that's what you're going to do all the way around here. It's just that simple, okay? It's actually not that simple. It's a little hard, okay? It is a little hard because, you know, it's a little, it can be a little, you're going through some thicknesses here, okay? And so it's not something that even I can just zippity-doo-dah through, all right? Now, the nice thing is your stitches don't have to be super small down here, okay? Actually, they don't have to be. You're just trying to secure the bottom of the waistband. It's not going to get as much, you know, use as the top does here, okay? So if your stitches are a little bit longer, okay, now I'm not talking 3 or 4 centimeters. I'm talking maybe a centimeter or so, okay? That's totally acceptable, all right? That's totally acceptable because like I said, we're just trying to really secure the bottom of the waistband. It's not going to have as much movement and use as, you know, the rest of the skirting or the rest of the waistband up top. So we should actually I should actually be able to get through this pretty quickly. So you can see, here's where my thread is, right here, and here's where my needle is right here. So that's about a centimeter or 1.5 centimeters length of a stitch, and that's totally acceptable, okay? That's totally acceptable. So this will enable us to get through this a little bit faster. But again, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me go through every bit of this. It's be too much, okay? I just wanted to thank you for joining me in the atelier today. In my next lesson, I'm going to be showing you how to complete your beautiful pencil skirt by giving it a final press. You're not going to want to miss that lesson. That's what's happening next time in the atelier.